Hi again, just making a video about what I've just bought recently and a book. I bought a couple more books, but this one specific one gets passed down to my son, Chris. He was born in America, so he's half American, half Australian. So he can live in both countries. Got a great passion for America and Americans. I really do love them. But the crystals I bought also, I've got them on the floor because they're pretty big to set up. I have them set up in my bedroom. Everything goes in my room because I've got a roomie and she tends to touch things and admire things she doesn't take or steal. She touches them. So I can't have, I'm one of those people, I don't like people touching my crystals. Other people use crystals for healing on other people. I can't do that. It's got to be for me or my family, and that's it. But anyway, this one is a big obsidian I bought locally. It's naturally cut. It's in its natural, it's not polished, it's in its natural form. And it's huge. It's a big, huge, it's got bits of gold in it. And got white speckles all through it. So you can tell it's real. And it's quite nice. I got it for removing negative energy and insight, I think it's called, insight to a psychic realm, maybe. So I thought I'll give that a go because I want to do some psychic things, or try to. And this obsidian, it's very big, was local. It was, I forget how much it was. From Australia, I think it was $15 something. Free postage. It's shiny. It shines in it. And I get a good feeling out of it. Since I've had the obsidian, strange things have been going on because it also allows you to get in touch with your guardians and guides and angels and spirits. It has a strong connection with that realm. And this morning I got up, my tea box was opened with the lid on. And I thought, well, that's strange because I only have tea in the mornings and it stays shut. I would have noticed it during the day, going back and forth, getting water and my salad for lunch. I would have noticed it. And I asked Louise, did you have a cup of tea? And she said, no, she has coffee. She doesn't drink tea. And I said, well, that's strange. The lid was left off. And last night I heard noises in the kitchen. It's like not great deal, just a thump now and again. So it does open your eye to the unknown, so your guides can talk to you. That's one on eBay. And this one, it's beautiful. Selenite, real selenite as well, because you can scratch it and it's powdery. And it glows in the light. See how it's glowing? It's just absolutely beautiful. $27.50, free postage on eBay in Australia. And it's huge, bigger than my other selenite. And the feeling of that, straight away you can feel you're drawn to it. You want to hold it all the time, and it's lovely and glowy and just really nice. And, you know, selenite is for healing and stuff like that. And I got lemon quartz. with a nice sharp point to the spot where it's needed. And I got 4 of these. I bought 2 and she gave me an extra 2 on in Australia on eBay. So they're not small, they're a nice size. I mainly go for this one with the point. You can see the inclusions in them as well. They're not glass. They have that one has like, was a point there that was broken. That's fine. Some of them are smoky inside. Some are a little bit clear at spots. So I bought those, and with this, they say it's for diabetes as well, and other healing benefits, and money. It's important to have that, because money is a daily part of our lives, money. So it's important to add that into whatever you're buying, to have it also for money as well as other things. So since I used that, like I had this, what was it? A pain. I can't explain the pain now because I forget about it once it's gone. It was a pain anyway, and I used the point on this to try it. I wasn't expecting it to work. Flicked it out, and I've got a band-aid. Oh, that's right, it was here, and I've got a band-aid on it. It was a blackhead, and I squeezed it and made it worse, and it was aching. And I used the point on it and to draw around it and pulled it out, and the pain went away. Whether it's coincidence or something, I just put it down to I'm grateful for it working, if it worked at the same time I was using this, then I'll do it again. So they're quite healing, and I got them all from eBay. The lemon quartz, I never could get it. I've been trying for a long time, and all of a sudden they're everywhere. You go on eBay and there's lemon quartz everywhere. Everyone's selling lemon quartz, and I thought, well, that's peculiar, isn't it? But yeah, it's real. It's not glass because it's not shiny and polished like glass or frosty like glass. Excuse me, I burped then. I'm having a coffee, and I don't normally have coffee anymore, and I thought today, it's still morning, so I thought I would have one coffee, and I drank it already. I just realised it's empty. So anyway, the lemon quartz is very nice. It's like, that one's a little see-through-ish. You can see through it a bit, and you can feel them as well. It's not like, the more you get into crystals, the more you can sense them. And I feel these lemon quartz. It's like, it's hard to explain. It's not like you're energetic or anything like some crystals. I get energetic and feel energized. It's more like a healing feeling that you can sort of sense in a way, but it's not a great deal of healing. It's still just a little bit, but it's still there, like you feel really good. So it could be that a new thing, new toy, and you feel good about it. It could be that, but then that's also healing. So they say it's good for you. It brings out a hormone, makes you feel good, and that's why people tend to shop a lot, because it feels good and they love doing it, and that hormone comes out. So that's what I felt like, is I felt good. And yeah, so that's a nice lemony colour too. It's not like citrine. It's different to citrine. It's a very yellowy, lemony colour, not citrine colour. So soft, sort of palish, lemony. And you can get those on eBay. I got them from Australian site on eBay, of course, because I don't buy overseas for any crystals, because you don't know what you're getting, and by the time you send them back, it costs you a packet. So I stay local as much as I can. If I have a problem with the crystals, I can send them back locally. It would cost me less. Otherwise, I'd be buying from China, because they have so many beautiful crystals over there. And it's a shame that it's a long way away. Anyway, that's, I told you about the ring, and I'll show you one more time the obsidian. I did buy this morning. No, sorry, last night, but she sent it this morning. A small obsidian, polished, real obsidian, because you can see the white spots, the white flakes in it, like you can with mine. White spots there inside the crystal, inside the stone, or whatever it is, crystal. I forget what I was saying. I have to think now. Having two conversations there. Anyway, yes, that's right, the mirror. And she already sent that today. She had pre-packages ready for sending. And that's to a charging plate, they call it, or you can use it to talk to your guardian angels or your dead family spirits or whatever. It opens that realm, and you can take it. It's only a small one I bought, because it's real obsidian and it's got the white flakes in it like this one does. And that's why I knew it was real. And I always buy crystals from her. She's local. I've bought many crystals from her. What did I buy? I bought this one from her, as well as other crystals. This one's beautiful tower. It's you can see the white powdery things on the side, so you know it's real selenite, because it has that look about it as well, like normal selenite. So she sent that little plate, and that's going to be my charging plate, and talking to my, I'm going to have a go to see if my guardians can help me win the lotto. I've got this big tick about winning lotto lately, buying books and trying rings out to win the lotto, and I like candles with oils and money attracting oils, and I use those, and I do a lot of like prayers and things like that. And my roomie did something with magic for money, and she won the lotto. Go figure. So she didn't win a great deal, but she won something, and I won nothing. And I thought, I'm really trying hard to put it out there that I want to win the lotto. And that's what they say, put it out there to the lotto. And I never win. The less I try, I suppose, the more I win. I've got rings and I like candles, and I've got all these sorts of things to draw out the negativity in my home and in me that's blocking my ability to win. But anyway, that's my obsidian, is to drain all the bad things, and it'll use its energy to use it all up, I think, because it doesn't ruin the crystal. So they must use the energy for themselves to keep growing and keep their colour and all that sort of stuff. So anyway, this plate that I bought is polished, and it's pure obsidian with white flakes in it. But this is the book that I will be talking about for now. It's locked, and I had her do it up as, she does them up as these sort of things as well. Just a minute, I've got to blow my nose, so I'll pause this. So I had her make this for my son to pass down to him when I die. There's jewellery and other things as well, but I wanted him to have something that's going to keep going up in price. And this book, even though it's not a normal book, it still goes up every so few months. It goes up in price, so it's going to be worth way over the thousands. It has a lock on it. It's beautiful, and it's got it's a spell book, and it's got ancient spells and old wives' tales, spells, things in it, and it's got normal spells in it, I suppose they call it. But that's it. I'll unlock it and show you. Put a note in it, so if something happened to me, it's in there to say who it's for. And that's the note that I just put in there to my son, to my darling son. So that's, I'll just turn a couple of pages for you. Oh, it's hard to hold, it so heavy. It's a big book too. And the paper is so nice. It's not like it's made to look old. And to close it, you've got this flap and latch to go over there and lock it. And I did it that way, got her to do it that way, so that my son will have a bit of imagination to read it and all that sort of thing. So that cost me just over $1,000 with the money exchange to American. I got it from an American site on Etsy called Country Pine Combs, all one word. And she sells these beautiful books. I bought two. I got them with what's it called? It's called. I've got to get it up now. Klarna on Etsy, and it was very expensive with the change over to American dollars, and I had to pay GST, taxes. They were a fortune, and the postage was a fortune too, so it bumped it right up to the $1,000. So that book in Australia, if I wanted to sell it now, I'd sell it for a bit over $1,000 just to make a few dollars profit. And the other one is plain. It's not got any shape or locks or anything on it. And it's called A Book of Shadows, and that was just under $1,000 with the change of money. The reason why I bought two, the first one was the plain one, and it went missing. It took them months and months to find it. It was over 2 months before I got the book, so it was a very long time. But in the meantime, I thought it was lost for good and they wouldn't be able to find it. I thought someone stole it. So I bought another one, and that was this one to replace the other one. I thought, I'll go better and get a symbol and lock on it. And I really wanted one of her books to pass down, to have something unusual and a bit of imagination. And so this one arrived before I got the other one. And I ended up with two books. So he gets two books because by the time I die and pass away and go to rest, the price of these books will be going up every few months. So, and even when they've got them, it'll still go up every few months. So the longer they keep the books and pass them down, they will be worth a fortune. That's it for now, I guess. I showed you the other books. Yeah. All right, well, have a good day. And it's Sunday over here, and it's a beautiful day outside, so I've got to water my plants, and I'll do that this afternoon. That's all I've got to do today. Not much. It's Sunday today, so there's not much to do on a Sunday. Tomorrow I'm going out in the morning to do some things, but anyway, goodbye, and peace be with you.